What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video of Christian Furnace. Today we'll be making a multi-combi rig, and the rig materials that you need are your boom, your scissors, a lighter, some silicone tubing, some coated braid, and you want a puller tool, a baiting needle, and your choice of hooks. In this case it's the Basics wide gate B. And what you want to do is, firstly you want to get your boom length. Mine's 7 inches, but you don't have to go with 7 inches, you can go for 3, 4, whatever. And then this has to be 10 inches. Absolutely has to be 10 inches. So you've got 10 inches on there. And what we're going to do with this is, you want to double over the tag end to where the thumb is, and then you want to double it over to make a little loop. And then what you want to do is, you want to line both of the ends with the coated braid up, with the, no, not coated braid, soft braid. You want to line both of them ends up, and you want to make a little loop like that. Pass it through the boom loop, and then you want to do a 4-turn Albright knot. So 4 turns around the loop of the boom. So just do that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you want to pass the tag ends back through the loop, the boom loop. So you want to pass them back through the boom loop, and then you want to get it like half cinch, and you want to grab your puller tool right here, and then you want to cinch this down nice tight. So that's nice and cinched down now. That's cinched. And then what you want to do is, you want to, these tag ends here, you want to trim them. You want to trim the tag ends. So trim them off. And then you want to trim the boom tag end right there. And then that's your finished combi rig section. And then what you want to do is, you want to grab 4mm of silicone tubing, and you want to slide that onto the boom and slide it over the knot. And just in case you want to get your fingers, so that's nice combi rig section. Shrink tubing over the rig, and what that'll act like is just a nice playmaker, because obviously the knot's going to be big, and like you don't really want your PVA mesh going over that knot. So that's what I've done there, is I've just put a bit of shrink tubing over it and melted it. And now what we're going to do is, we're going to grab some more shrink tubing, and you want to trim off around about 12mm of that. So around about there. You're going to trim, put the excess shrink tubing to the side, and since your uncoated braid's going to be thin, you want to grab your shrink tubing and thread the uncoated braid through. Thread the shrink tubing through the uncoated braid, and then what you want to do is you want to grab your hook pattern, and you want to just first get the hook out of the packet, and then you want to go through the front of the eye, and then you want to keep it so it looks like that. And then what you want to do is you want to grab your micro swivel. And why I don't use the micro ring swivel is because the micro swivel is better for like slip Ds, combis, but the micro ring swivel just like spinner rigs and all that. Sometimes you can use them for combi rigs if you're struggling to get the coated braid through the eye of the micro ring swivel or micro swivel, and yeah, you'll use the micro ring swivel just in case if you're like struggling to get it through the eye. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like a little D here in the back of the eye, right here, as you can see, and then I'm gonna slide the shrink tubing over it. And then what I'm gonna go do with this now, well, first slide the shrink tubing over it. Might take a little while, I'll see you in a second. Right, so guys, what I've done there is I've just placed the shrink tubing over the eye of the hook, and when the fish goes to spit it out, it's gonna turn really good, like really fast and really quick, and is a significant property of the rig. So now what you want to do is you want to grab your 07 crimp. These are OMC crimps because I prefer OMC, and you want to slide it through one eye of the barrel, and then you want to slide the tag end through the other eye. Just like that. So it makes a little loop with the crimp, like that. And then you want to, wait, first let's check how long the rig is. So it's 8 inches. I really wanted it like an inch down, but it's okay. And then you want to put it through the large barrel of the crimp tool, and with both hands pressing really, really hard, like extremely hard. If you don't want any of this rig to slip whilst on a fish, then press as hard as you can. And then that's your finished crimp section. Now you want to trim the tag ends once again. Boom. That is your finished combi rig right there, and it'll be sitting just like that. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you soon, hopefully on the bank.